There's something important that happens after awakening that's not very often spoken about. Most conversations focus on the moment something opens, the realization, the activation, and the shift of perception. But very few speak honestly about what comes next. Because after awakening, something real but subtle begins to happen. People start to diverge, not because something went wrong, but because awakening doesn't ask everyone to continue the same way. There's an assumption that once someone awakens, the path forward is obvious, that clarity automatically follows expansion, that growth always means more, that continuation is the obvious or natural outcome. But that isn't actually how this works. Awakening reveals possibility, but it doesn't dictate direction. And once something has been seen, the question becomes very quietly, what do I do with this now? Here's what tends to happen after an awakening moment. And this is hardly spoken honestly. Something opens, perception expands, energy shifts. But life doesn't always flow or align with that shift. People are still expected to just go ahead with life, to function, relate, to work, and make decisions, often without any guidance on how to live inside what just changed. So your system adapts in whatever way it can. Some people stay elevated but disconnected from their body. Some become overly analytical, trying to explain what they experience and everything instead of allowing it and integrating with it. Some feel sensitive, exposed, or overwhelmed without knowing why. Some feel quite powerful for a while, then strangely feel empty once the intensity fades. None of this means something went wrong. No. It means the experience moved super fast, way faster than the body, the human system could absorb. And when that happens, people don't necessarily collapse, they stall, they fragment. Their attention is fragmented, or they quietly lose their footing. Not dramatically, not obviously, but just enough to feel unsettled. This is usually the point where people feel something is wrong with them. But what's actually happening is way more simpler. They're standing at a fork in the road. For some, awakening was the completion of a cycle. And for others, it's the beginning of a deeper one. Some people feel whole and return much more clearer, lighter, stronger when they return to their lives. And others feel this unmistakable pull that makes them want to stay, refine, learn more, gain more understanding, and go on to the next level of their journey. Neither response is more evolved than the other. They're just different truths. Not every awakening is meant to become a lifelong path. Not every opening is asking for devotion, discipline, and devout continuation. No. And not everyone who has paused or stepped away has failed either. Sometimes the most integrated choice is to live, just experience it. To let what was revealed naturally settle into daily life. Other times, the awareness is asking for structure, refinement, and responsibility. The mistake is assuming that there's only one correct outcome, and there isn't. After initiation, something becomes clear. Some people feel complete and move on. Others will feel called and stay to continue. Both outcomes are correct. Awakening isn't about holding on. It's about honesty at where you are. And clarity, not intensity, determines what comes next.